Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Colts versus Dolphins NFL matchup on Sunday, October 20th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. Got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at just $15, and you can use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for a VIP experience. These packages, you just have to text the number that you see on the screen. But the thing that you have to keep in mind, these are our most expensive premium packages. But anyways, let's get to this one. Lucas Oil Stadium, Colts taking on the Dolphins. And of course, most people know this, and I've been online for a while. But if you don't know this, I'm a Dolphins season ticket holder. But I have not been to a game in a very, very, very long time. Probably before a lot of you people that are watching this video were born. That's how long it's been. And like I said, I've had the season tickets. My father bought them the day the team started. I have to say this is one of the worst and most disappointing Dolphin teams that they've ever had. They've had some bad teams in the past. And the thing is that you have to remember that the Dolphins for a very long time were the most successful franchise in the NFL, a regular in the playoffs every single season. But then, they hit this bump in the road in the post-Don Shula era, and it just has never really been the same. And they've gone through head coach after head coach. They've made bad decisions, signing coaches and players to long-term bad contracts. There was the $140 million Ryan Tannehill deal that, people let slide under the carpet. And then this year there was the giant Tua deal that they gave him and the McDaniel deal. Two players, and a player and a coach that just aren't adding to putting the team in the right direction. McDaniel could be the worst coach in the NFL. A lot of talk, before the season and prior seasons, how he's a genius and an innovator. He's a lousy coach is what he is. I don't see this genius, and I never have. And, if you've watched our live shows, I've said it since day one. I'll continue to say it. He's not a genius. He's a guy that can't understand what the difference between a 1-score and a 2-score lead is and how valuable that can be and how a chip shot field goal is better than going for it on fourth down in some situations. Thing is that this guy can't figure that out, and he certainly can't figure out NFL offenses and defenses and, make reasonable game time decisions, and it's cost this team over and over again. Meanwhile, the Colts, certainly not superstar team, and, with the quarterback, injury things, they've really made the most of it, with Joe Flacco coming in here and just really looking like, the best Joe Flacco we've seen in a while. A far cry from the Joe Flacco that we saw in the Jets, right? And it just shows you that, the Colts having the right coach, a guy that knows how to use the pieces that he has. I mean, the Colts have had injuries. They still continue to play hard, and, they still continue to put results on the board. That win last week in Tennessee. In fact, the Colts quietly have won 3 of their last 4 games, beating the Bears, the Steelers, and the Titans, all teams that have played pretty reasonable football. Their one loss was at Jacksonville over that stretch by 3 points. Meanwhile, the Dolphins coming off a win against the Patriots, but the Patriots could be a team that doesn't win another game all season long. They lost at home to the Titans 31-12. They got beaten up by the Seahawks, crushed by the Bills. Their only win, besides that Patriots, was that season opener against Jacksonville, where basically Etienne had to fumble the ball through the end zone for the Dolphins to get the win, because that was Jacksonville's game to win. They had it in their hands. The Dolphins' offense has been terrible, rushing the football 116.8 yards per game, 18th in the NFL. Passing 26th in the NFL, while the Colts defense is 30th in the NFL overall, 31st against the rush. They're also, 26th against the pass, but somehow they managed to still get it done, and that's because their offense has been efficient, has been able to hold on to the football. They don't complete a high percentage of passes, 31st in the NFL, but they are 4th best in yards per completion. So it's not how many, it's how many first downs you can get out of it, and that's what the Colts have done. The Dolphins' defense ranks 5th best in the NFL, which is amazing considering that they've been hung out to dry for the bulk of the season. They allow just 285.4 yards per game. They're 3rd best in the NFL against the pass, and that's because teams don't have to pass because they're playing against the Dolphins with the lead. So they're trying to run the football and grind the clock. The Dolphins' defense has been not very opportunistic, and the Colts, they don't provide a lot of opportunities, though they are 29th in the NFL in throwing interceptions. I just have to say the Dolphins right now are just, even despite the win over the Pats, I think they're just bad mojo, and they're just a bad place to be. I can't back them in any way. I don't like laying the hook in the NFL, but I'll tell you what, I don't like betting on the Dolphins either. I'm going to take the Colts, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.